Everyone, Ontario Prepper here. Part 1 today of our winemaking of a 4-week wine kit. Your kit will contain a whole bunch of little goodies. Will contain bentonite, and it will contain potassium metabisulfite, which you won't need. Will contain potassium sorbate, which you won't need right now, and the thinning agents, which you won't need right now. All you're going to require right now is the bentonite and the Lavalin EC 1118. Alright, so what we're going to do here is I boiled up a couple of cups of hot water and I put my bentonite in here. One thing you don't want to do is use tap water of any kind. All I use is reverse osmosis water, and then mix up your slurry. Slurry's mixed. What we'll do is we'll add the slurry to the carboy carefully, and like I said, I use hot water and I spilled a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, so now we got our slurry in here, and like I said, I use hot water. If you use cold water, it will become very clumpy, and it will still work, but the way I do it, it makes it really milky. And what the slurry, the bentonite, it is actually volcanic ash, and what it does is it binds to any impurities that are in the juice and will cling and bond, and then we'll drop it right to the bottom, and you'll see the crud at the bottom at the end of the fermentation, about this much. Your airlock, you fill to about here, and they say to use a mixture of potassium metabisulfite. Do not do that. Use only reverse osmosis water through this whole process. If you do that, what happens is the sulfite will destroy your yeast. If it gets into any chance of it dripping down in there, it will screw it up and hamper your fermentation. So all your other stuff, you just take this, pick it all up, throw it back in your bag. You won't be needing that right now. If you have oak chips or any of that, we won't be adding that at this stage if your kit came with it. Like I said, this is a 4-week wine kit. This one here is a Pinot Grigio. All my stuff, I warm it up because you want to have everything basically at room temperature, and the wine will have to be kept warm between 20 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius, or 68 Fahrenheit to 77 Fahrenheit. Try not to go over that for the entire winemaking process. Now that we have the bentonite added to our carboy here, I like using these plastic ones here because they have the handles on it. It's great for when you go to degas, because I can just grab it, take the airlock off, and put my finger over the little hole with my hand and shake it up. Make sure all your equipment is clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness when doing this. These bags here are double lined with the juice in it, and they're great once you rinse them out for storing water, as long as you put like a half teaspoon of bleach in it to keep your water well, right? Alright, so I've been doing this quite a while, so I get used to doing these things. We take the cap off. What I do is I'll line it up here. We're adding our juice. Now, considering that the juice is in here now, is what we call the must. Alright, there we go. In here like easy peasy. Now, what I will do next is I will add water into this bag, clean it out. Remember, reverse osmosis water, really good well water only, no chlorinated stuff. Alright, now we're going to clean up the bag. I added some water to it. Shake it all about, get all the goodness out of here. Take the cap back off and choke this sucker off really good. Alright, let's get the cap off. These things are like watertight. Alright, we'll add the balance of that water. Like I said, do not use any tap water. Alright. Now we got a must happen in here. So, anyway. Okay, so now we're going to put this aside. We're not going to need this right now. Like I said, if you wash these out real well, they're great for water storage containers. I have like quite a few of them, and I use them for putting water away in case of SHTF. All right, to the next part. Now, I have a 25 liter, this is a 25 liter carboy here. Okay, and I've marked it out on here. I don't know if the cameraman can zoom in on it a little bit. Actually, I'll just bring it to him. Anyway, we're going to go up to these marks here. All right, so everybody see that? All right. Okay, so now get your big funnel, and if you don't have one, you can always do a siphon over of the water and go from there. So my cameraman will have to give me a thumbs up when I'm at the mark. We're going to add the water. Just keep going and going and going. Remember, this is concentrated, so the sugars are all up there. You can do a hydrometer test on it if you like and check your specific gravity. I don't even bother doing that because these, like I said, these kits are all balanced. And my cameraman will let me know when I hit the full mark because I can't see the front. All right, there we go. A little extra won't hurt. You're going to lose some of that in the end. All right, now we got all our water added up to the right level. This is like over 25 liters. This is a 25 liter. You can add some extra sugar to it right now if you want a little stronger alcohol. Remember, the yeast converts the sugar to alcohol. All right, so if you do your hydrometer and you do get a lower reading, you can spice it up with the sugar, add more to it. Once you guys get into it for about a week, I'm gonna give you a little thing I like to play around with it once in a while. I'll take a half cup of sugar, I'll remove my cap with my airlock on it, I'll pour it in there. Watch, it will react to it tremendously. It will go because it's saying, oh my God, food. Anyway, I take them like this, I shake it up. Okay? When I shake it up like that, you'll see that that it's created some foam in here. Let's have a look. All right, this one's not too foamy today. If you get like an inch of foam on there, wait for the yeast. Do not put it right then and there. Okay? And like I said, you want to keep this in a warm place between 20 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius, or 68 Fahrenheit to 77 Fahrenheit. What I do once some people buy what they call a heat belt. You can buy them at any liquor store, not liquor store, pardon me, at any of your brewing stores. But all I do is I just put a blanket around it, and I'll leave it for the 14 days during the fermentation process. All right, the foam's leveled out now, and I have it's just flat. So now they say to hydrate yeast. If you do it the wrong way, what you do is you will kill it. And this is the yeast pack here, EC1118. And I'll tell you right now, I've had packs where they've failed and where they won't work. You'll know that after about 3 days. If you don't have bubbling happening in 3 days, run to your local brewing establishment and pick up another pack, throw another pack to it. It won't hurt it. All right, so now we're going to take and we're going to add the yeast to the top. And all I do, and I've been doing this same way for years, is I'll take the yeast and I'll just pour it in there and make sure you get it all. All right, there we go, in you go. Now, that yeast will start to activate with the moisture that's in here. All my water that I've used here is basically room temperature. So it should be starting to ferment by tomorrow morning. It'll be bubbling away. We'll be doing part 2 in approximately 14 days from now. like I said, give it a shot when it's going good, and give it a little bit of sugar. It will surprise you, and your house is going to smell like some really nice wine. Remember, when you start it like this, you're making it, not some establishment making it for you. Remember, this airlock, if it starts to get low, remember to keep it up, because there's holes near the bottom here that let the gases out. You want the gas to go up, and that's the CO2 that is created during the fermentation. We'll get to a whole degassing part, because your thinning agents won't work if you don't have the right gassing agents and stuff. Like it won't degas. You got to degas. At any rate, I'm going to go take this, put it in my nice warm spot now, put the blanket on it, and we'll be back with you with part 2. And like I said, approximately 14 days. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Ontario Prepper out.